The Suicide Squad trailer dropped, and we got our first chance to see what James Gunn has been up to and the cast of the Suicide Squad. We also got to see that the villain of this movie is Starro, which, if you don't know, Starro was the first villain that the Justice League fought against. Telekinesis powers, able to attach a mini Starro to people, making them some type of surrogate for Starro. Much like if you remember the film The Puppet Masters from the 90s, kind of that, only attached like a face hugger. I can't wait to see what they do with this. So let's break down some of the characters and compare them to the comic book and see what's going on here. We got a look at the detachable kid, which is based on Arm Fall Off Boy. And if you don't know, Arm Fall Off Boy is able to take his arms off and beat people with them. I hope we see this. If we do, it will completely make my day. I can't wait for that. Should be awesome. We of course got Blackguard being played by Pete Davidson. I have to say I'm underwhelmed over the costume choice, this militarized black that Hollywood always goes to. I wish it did look, at least have a mask or something. Doesn't have to have this wild hair, but as we'll see as we go through these characters, they really did a great job making them look like their comic book counterparts. And with this outfit, I feel like they just really dropped the ball with that. And the next one as well, Bloodsport. So if you didn't know, there was scheduling conflictions with Will Smith coming back for his role as Deadshot, and so we get Bloodsport. And I just feel like they did the X-Men first film kind of outfit. Polka Dot Man. Polka Dot Man is ridiculous, and I'm so glad he's in this film. I really hope that we get to see him throw polka dots and make polka dots become stuff. I really hope that he makes it out.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Of course, we got Javelin, and I think they knocked it out of the park on this outfit. Looks awesome. Looks just like the comic. Updated, of course. Now, there has been speculation because, of course, we have Harley Quinn returning, and in the beginning of the trailer, we see that she's holding a javelin. And James Gunn has said, don't get too attached. So this may be, I mean, it's speculation, but this may be proof that Javelin bites the dust and Harley Quinn ends up with his javelin. Rick Flag coming back from the first Suicide Squad. Now, this is a sequel and a reboot. I'm glad he's wearing the yellow shirt. It really does resemble the comic book character, at least a little bit better than what it did in the first one. Of course, we have Savant, kind of like a Bruce Wayne type, becomes a villain. I think Savant looks okay. I gotta say, he's probably toast. Captain Boomerang returns. I didn't mind this character. I know a lot of people didn't really care for him. I thought he was pretty cool. I wish they would have done more. I think the original Suicide Squad is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. Even though I see all the flaws within the film, it's really not that good of a film. I love seeing these characters, and it was the first time seeing Harley Quinn, and I just really enjoy watching it. I've probably seen it more times than I want to admit, but I hope they do more with Captain Boomerang and don't just kill him off right away. This outfit of Harley Quinn looks awesome. Great color scheme. They really stuck to what Harley Quinn looks like. This outfit looks incredible. Margot Robbie, she's been having a hard time. I mean, 3 different directors, 3 different times playing Harley Quinn. Hopefully this time there's some justice done there. King Shark, ladies and gentlemen. King Shark. And we find out that King Shark is voiced by Sylvester Stallone. This is awesome. Great casting. Great choice. I love that. We get to see King Shark just rip this dude in half. It looks incredible. Awesome red band trailer. We of course get the Thinker. It looks dead on to the comic. I think overall he looks just great. And I hope we see a lot of him. Mongal, which I think again just nailed it out of the park. I see why they braided the hair instead, but the costume, design, coloring of the skin, it all looks phenomenal. Looks so good. We also get Peacemaker, played by John Cena. Looks pretty decent. I wish they would have done the silver little neck guard thing on his collar, but man, I think he looks great. Great job with the costume. We also get Ratcatcher 2. So I wonder if Ratcatcher 2 is the daughter of the original Ratcatcher. If so, I also hope that we get to see her with her mask on. I know there's been a lot of shots in the trailer where she doesn't have her mask on, but I did find this image where we get to see her with her mask on and it looks sick. Super hyped to see that. And of course, the Weasel, which is, you know, we only get a few little shots of the Weasel, but I got an inkling that Weasel's gonna bite the dust for sure. I mean, don't get too attached. Looks like a lot of these people will be biting the dust. The trailer, although there were a lot of those jokes and the little cheeky things, I hope they don't overdo it again with Harley Quinn. I think Harley Quinn, what's charming about her is that she's funny, but it's not in your face. And I feel like every time they've tried to do a film, they've done it too in your face with her humor. I feel like directors should be watching the animated series because that's your first portrayal of Harley Quinn. Just study that formula, because that's one of the best ways that she's been portrayed. What do you think about this trailer? What do you think about the movie? Did you like the first Suicide Squad? Are you hyped for this? Do you wish that some of the costumes were done differently? Do you wish they included some people that they didn't? How do you feel about Starro being the main villain? Let me know how you feel down in the comments below. Later.